Hello, hello, my beautiful Aquarians. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your September love reading. So welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll be diving into the collective energy of Aquarius. So this is a general love reading, not a one-on-one, so please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in signing up for a personal reading, you can find that link in the description box below. And if you'd like to know how to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find that link in the description box below as well. So Aquarius, what is going on here? We have express your love, keep an open mind. We do have new love coming in. Looks like you're focusing on some money matters. This could be the one. Ultimately, wedding is the end card here for the future. I'm seeing a little bit more of a near out future than immediate future, but let's take a look here. So express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So a lot of you may be focusing on yourself in the recent past. You may have gone through a separation or just a time of healing where you needed to pay attention to your own beautiful heart here, Aquarius. For those of you that are in a committed relationship as well, because again, we do have wedding. So even though this is far out, you could be currently seeing somebody at this time, but it does talk about expressing your own love. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind here. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I am getting the energy here of needing to heal something, whether this is forgiving somebody else, maybe it's working more on yourself at this time, which it sounds, from Spirit, it sounds like you have been working on yourself. We do have new love coming in here. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this is either somebody you currently know or you are about to meet here. Finances and career are a factor in your love life right now. Perhaps a lot of you have been focusing on your money matters instead of love. And I do find for the collective energy, a lot of individuals are focusing on money, even in relationships. A lot of people are figuring out how to build up their businesses or how to make their money work better for them. And that could certainly be you at this time as well. We have this could be the one along with wedding. So again, if you are in a relationship, it does look to be where the relationship may ascend at a higher level here. And I do feel you already know this if, again, you are with somebody. For those of you that are looking for new love, it certainly looks like it has the potential to go the distance here. So let's dive into your Celtic cross here and see what is going on for September 2021. So we're going to start out for you here, Aquarius, with the heart of the matter. What is going on in your energy for the month of September? What are you focused on here? We have the Three of Swords, an expansion of opportunities here. The Three of Swords is all about achievement, a return on which you have invested on. So you want to move forward in your love life. So again, I am getting the energy that a lot of you are ready to finally open yourself up to love, especially again, if you've been working on your self-healing, if you've been working on your career, or if you've been putting other things on the forefront here. It looks like you're finally ready to venture out, come out of your comfort zone, open the heart chakra a little bit more and invite new love in. But what we're going to do here, Aquarius, is we're going to clarify all of these cards that come out as well. So let's get a card clarifying the Three of Wands. There's definitely movement forward, especially again. Okay, perfect. Somebody's taking action in a situation here. Knight of Swords. Somebody's coming at you. Somebody may offer you to move in together. Somebody may offer you even, it could be a proposal, even though this is not the Knight of Cups. I am getting a very quick decision. You may meet somebody, if this is somebody new, where immediately you both fall kind of head over heels quickly, where I would say boom, boom, boom. Marriage comes sooner rather than later. For some of you, you may be looking to move towards somebody as well. Like I said, your heart is finally opening up after some time of being maybe a little bit shut down here. But the Knight of Swords says there's a quick decision coming in during the month of September. You're seeing things from a whole new perspective at this time. You're surrendering to love. So again, whatever that is that has been holding you off, maybe that's been a relationship that has been going back and forth in the past and you finally needed to release something in order to move forward. That's what the Hanged Man energy is all about for you. The Hanged Man is about seeing something from a whole new perspective because you've been waiting. You've been waiting for love to come in, but now you are surrendering to love. You're seeing it from a whole new perspective, and you're finally opening up after a period of delays. For those of you that are in a relationship, there may have been, I keep hearing stop and go, stop and go. So maybe you would go a little bit and things would be good, and then things would kind of stop and stall for a while. Whatever reason that is, there's finally some sort of decision or leap being made at this time. With that being said, let's take a look at any obstacles coming in for you for the month of September. What are your challenges? Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Empress alongside the Empress here. Okay, so knowing your worth with the Empress energy showing up here. Okay, this is all about you knowing your worth here, Aquarius, and having the abundance. The challenge here as well is possibly just for a small percentage, maybe even starting a family. Maybe some of you have been wanting to start a family here and that's been challenging for you. And this is also saying just for another short percentage for those of you that are not wanting to start a family at this time. Be careful here of possibly becoming pregnant with the Empress energy showing up. Again, a small percentage, but the Empress is all about feeling confident, feeling worthy, focusing on that self-love, knowing that you, my beautiful Aquarius, are on top of your game and that you have all the love inside you that somebody else will see as well, because you can't help but magnetize and emanate that energy out. So that may be hard for you to get into that mindset, that frame of mind for September here. And it's also about teamwork. Three of Pentacles is about building something solid here. So it may become a challenge for you. Even though there is some sort of offer coming in here, some decision that's being made, there's still teamwork that needs to be taken into consideration at this time. You should always be working with somebody to grow and build. So if somebody is not willing to do that with you, or if you're not willing to do that, then that's where you're going to see a challenge or an obstacle. Make sure you are expressing your love. You're expressing your needs here. You're expressing what it is that you want, and you're allowing and accepting others to do so at the same time. Especially because we do have in the beginning here, express your love, and we have keep an open mind, okay? So again, the challenge, working together and knowing that you are worthy of love. So let's clarify. Spirit, can you please clarify the Three of Pentacles, the teamwork? What is going on for Aquarius here? The Six of Cups in reverse. So this can mean a couple different things. It typically is the card of nostalgia. So for a lot of you, you already know this person. For another percentage of you here, it could be an ex, it could be somebody from the past, but the energy I'm getting here is not bringing up things that happened in the past. So if this is a relationship that you've been in and it's been stop and go for a while now, Aquarius, make sure that you are releasing anything that's happened in the past in order to move forward, because that's why that stop and go energy keeps coming in for those of you that have been in a relationship. For those of you looking for new love, it's just saying here, make sure any exes are put out the door here. You don't want to bring any ex baggage into a brand new relationship, as well as patterns, behaviors, or thoughts that maybe contributed to a difficult relationship in the past. You don't want to bring any of that into something new here. You want to start fresh, and you want to start with a brand new beautiful energy. So let's take a look here and clarify the Emperor. Let's clarify the Emperor. And it may be hard for some of you, even if this is not your energy here, Aquarius, that needs to work on their teamwork building skills, although I feel there are pieces of you that certainly can help with that. Oh, wow. Spirit is clarifying the Empress with the Empress here, okay? So what that again is saying, everything I had mentioned about the Empress earlier, about you feeling in control of your own self-worth here, it may be a challenge for you. A lot of you are focusing on, it could be your children or your motherhood as well, but it's all about abundance is what you are wanting to focus on, and that could be a challenge. Finding an abundant equal medium is what I'm hearing here. Some sort of medium where you're meeting in the middle that's going to create abundance, okay? But teamwork is needed, so somebody needs to work on that a little bit more in order to grow and build. So let's take a look at the foundation. What's below you, my beautiful Aquarians? What is below you? The foundation here. I just heard the name Kelsey. So please take that as it resonates. We have the sun showing up as your foundation here. So the sun is all about abundance with the Empress, okay? So for some reason, you're feeling like you have that internal happiness, whether you are alone or you are with someone. Maybe you have always been in a relationship, or maybe you've always been on your own, or you are in a relationship here that you thought you had it all. There's abundance, vitality, success. This is you enjoying your life and sharing it with someone that you love, even if that is just with yourself or with your family or with your friends here. This is all about good health, and again, a lot of beauty showing up here with the sun, illuminating that magnetizing factor here. So this is what you are made of here, Aquarius. You can make sunshine in any situation. You can bring the optimism in any situation here. If somebody is having a bad day, if your partner comes to you and they're having a bad day, you can flip it all over and make them feel better about themselves. So now it's time to focus on you, because I feel with the Empress, there's something that's happened here. Something that kind of took away your sunshine for a little while. So whatever that is, it's about you focusing on regaining what you know you have inside of you for the month of September. It's bringing that back to the picture, because I do see a lot of happiness coming in. I do see ascension happening between you and another person here. So let's clarify the sun. Spirit, can you please tell me a little bit about the sun energy here? All right, justice. Okay, we have the justice card showing up in reverse. So what this is saying here is there was a little bit of an imbalance going on. There was unjust in a situation that ultimately at one point you were very happy about here, Aquarius. But then it's like the scales got tipped. Maybe some of you were working with a Libra here. A Libra was a partner. But then all of a sudden the sunshine came to you, and it just it's almost like one of those dark, gloomy days that you have, and you just don't want to really do much, and it's raining all day and it's dark out. Well, I feel like maybe that has been the last, I just heard last month, last year. It could have been one of those clouds that just hasn't went away for a while. But normally you are this happy, abundant, positive person that people want to surround themselves with. And normally I feel like you don't have a hard time attracting people in a relationship here. So this may have been in the past something that, again, was very imbalanced, and it left you needing to heal and work out a situation that did not work out the way that you thought it was going to here. Let's take a look at what happened in the recent past. What is going on for my beautiful Aquarians? I keep seeing a popsicle or something frozen here that somebody is eating. If you just pop something frozen, or if you're maybe eating a popsicle, but I'm getting it's very cold and it's crunchy. So please take that as it resonates. Tower moment. Okay, tower moment's coming up here. So whatever happened in the recent past shook your world, okay? So again, you're used to things being calm, things being happy, you being abundant, and you being successful and attracting love and just being a beautiful, happy version of yourself. And then something comes in here that shakes your whole world and kind of takes that sunshine away, like I was saying there. And the tower is all about an unexpected change. But I feel like even though you may have felt good in the situation in the past, there kept being bumps in the road. They keep telling me stop and go, stop and go. So something had to shake up your world So there was no more stop and go energy is what I am getting here. So perhaps there was a divorce. It could have been a separation here. It could have been anything that interfered. It could have been even a family emergency. It could have been a health issue. It doesn't just have to be a huge breakup, although it could have been for the majority of you. But I feel with the Tower, I am almost getting more internal family vibes, or even I just heard depression. So it's only going to resonate with those of you that already know this as well. Please seek professional guidance if you need it, as I'm not a doctor. But I just heard Spirit say somebody had a serious bout of depression that could have stemmed from this Tower moment in the past. So let's clarify here. Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands shows up, and this is wanting to feel inspired, wanting to go all in on a situation here with somebody in the past, and somebody left you burnt. I feel like there could have been a lot of sexual passion between you and another person, and then there was a complete cutoff. Possibly somebody may have catfished, is the word that I'm getting, catfished. So possibly somebody was wearing a completely different mask where, for example, they were married and had kids and you had no idea. Or perhaps, thank you, Spirit, there's that Libra energy again. I'm getting strong Libra here for you. But perhaps somebody, you thought they were amazing, handsome, beautiful, just spiritual, abundant. They were everything that you wanted, and then boom, something happened out of the blue that you were not expecting here, Aquarius. So let's take a look here. Yeah, the Queen of Swords energy is somebody that needs to set healthy boundaries, but this could have been the person as well, was very not truthful to you as well. Could have been lying and manipulating, because we do have the Magician. They fooled you. Ultimately, somebody fooled you into loving them, fooled you into believing them. The Magician, think about when you go to the circus or you go to a magic show, and what the Magician ultimately does is it tricks the audience to look a certain way so it can pull out the rabbit from the hat, right? And that's what this person did to you. Is it kind of maybe she or he, it's not gender specific here, but made you believe in all these beautiful things, and then when you weren't looking, boom, pulled the rabbit out of the hat. But in this case, it wasn't a good thing. It led to this Tower moment that kind of crumbled everything. And what it did is it set you up where you took your beautiful cup of love in your heart and needed to move on, as hard as it was for you here. So whoa, really deep energy there. But I feel like you're ready to open up to that. So again, you're having an open mind that you're willing to invite new love in. So however long this took here for you to kind of heal from this. All right. So as the potential, we have the Ace of Swords. There's a conversation that you're going to have with another person. I feel like this is a positive conversation that is going to promote a lot of growth and actually going to open up your heart chakra even more. So the Ace of Swords is all about a confession, an open, honest, and raw, and very vulnerable conversation. And I feel you've been closed off for so long. It's been tough reminding yourself how to be vulnerable to others. And this is all about new communication. You're cutting through any of the barriers that are holding you back here. The truth is being revealed. It's almost like you're having an aha light bulb moment. So again, whether it's with somebody you currently are with at this time, or for those of you that are meeting somebody new, both of you are being very upfront with each other, very honest. I like the energy, I will say, the new energy of somebody coming in here. Or again, if it is a relationship, I feel like you both are bringing something new to the plate. So I like this for you, but let's clarify. Let's clarify, Spirit. Woo! Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, if you've been staying up awake at night and you're still healing from this Tower moment here, I feel like there's a very important conversation again that's going to be had that is going to allow you. This is the card of anxiety, worry, depression, like I said earlier. So I feel like that is coming to, I don't want to say a complete end because there's still healing to do here, but I feel like something is going to help alleviate that fear. You're going to be sleeping a little bit better because there's new understanding in a situation. Somebody's very curious about you at this time and curious about making something go forward. And yeah, the Lover's card, it's a choice. You're going to have excuse me, you're going to have a choice here to make, Aquarius, between you and another individual. This used to be the choice card, but the Lovers is all about a life-changing decision. It can be about mutual feelings or a contract, marriage, partnership, the perfect match. It can even be twin flame energy here, but it's also about having a choice. This is Gemini energy as well for you, Aquarius. But for some of you, I just heard a very small percentage because we haven't really been discussing this as much, but what they're telling me is somebody may be going through a separation. Or a divorce, I should say, because we do have the Tower. Again, I am getting the energy of some of you being with somebody currently, and something hot and heavy and bad, I'll say hot, heavy, but ultimately bad, happens where you're now having an open conversation with the person you're with and saying, hey, you know what? We either have to realize if we're going to make this work or if we're going to part separate ways here, because somebody else could already be in the picture here. But again, small percentage of you. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Very emotional conversation is what I am getting here. Something that's very heartfelt that both parties are going to feel to the soul, to that heart level here. Clarity is what's ultimately going to happen here. And if something has been on your mind, you're getting it off your chest. You're getting it off your mind here with the Five of Swords. Typically, the Five of Swords is about a conflict or a battle. But in this case, I feel like you're walking away from anything that you felt conflicted on. You're getting it off your chest, so to speak. For some of you, it could be an apology coming at you here. It could be just clarity with the Page of Swords. The pages are curious. It's almost like they're the private investigators of, tarot, and they always are searching and finding things out. And I feel like that's what you're doing in this conversation. That's going to be very important for how you move forward in a situation. But again, this is what's above you, the potential here. So let's take a look at the near future. Oh, wow. They want these to go together. Oh, holy moly. Now I understand why. This here is the King and Queen of Swords. King and Queen of Swords. So we already seen the Queen of Swords in the past. So whatever happens here, there's somebody coming in that is your match, okay? You did get the Lover's card. This could be a twin flame. This could be a soulmate. But there is a very strong connection between you and another. But there's a very important conversation and a choice that needs to be made. And I feel like you both will be making this together. But ultimately, I feel like the decision is on you here, Aquarius, okay? So the Queen and King of Swords, out of all of the matches, out of all the other King and Queens, this one is the one that needs to work on their communication the best, okay? This is the one that tends to have a sharp tongue. The ones that kind of spew at the mouth when they probably shouldn't, whether this is you or your partner. There's been words said, and it could even be, I feel like this is something physical, I'll be honest. I feel like it's a physical something that happened in your external world that led to the Tower. But for some of you, it could have been an internal fight. It could have been an argument. It could have been words as well. It doesn't have to be as big as, cheating or anything like that. It could be something smaller, like an argument that really shifted the dynamic. Maybe you didn't argue with this person much, but I'm not really getting that energy. I feel like there is a lot of bickering between you and another person here, if you are currently with them. If this is somebody new coming in, if you are single here, Aquarius, this is what they're saying, because we do have new love. If you are single, this is your counterpart. This is your match here. Somebody that actually is very honest. Somebody who's very truthful, can be opinionated sometimes, but I feel like you prefer that over that sugar-coated, manipulative game playing, okay? And I feel like somebody just said that because, whoa, I don't feel like that was my energy, but I feel like somebody actually is throwing down their sword and they're saying, you know what, I'm not going back to that energy, and I'm not putting up with that. You're putting up the boundaries, and you're saying this is what needs to be done in this relationship in order for it to flourish. There needs to be complete honesty. There needs to be respect, and we both need to live with our true, authentic selves, and integrity is very important for many of you. So let's clarify this perfect match here. What's going on? Let's clarify the two of you. Spirit, please tell me about the king and queen showing up. That doesn't happen very often, that the king and queen both show up in the same position. This is your near future, if I didn't clarify that here, Aquarius. But your near future, both of you need to have strength, okay? Which is interesting because I feel like you've both been hurt. At least for sure one of you. But I feel both of you. I'm going to be honest here. Even if somebody did you wrong, they're hurt too, Aquarius, okay? But there needs to be forgiveness here. And the both of you need to have strength going into a new energy with each other here. If this is somebody you're currently seeing or maybe you're even separated from. But if this is somebody new, again, it's going to be difficult. That's your challenge, to work together at this time and to build something solid, build something beautiful. The Strength card is all about reaching in. Don't let your, don't self-sabotage with past issues that have maybe brought down the house, so to speak, with the Tower moment. Okay, the Strength card is all about being vulnerable with each other. Being vulnerable, that's just what I heard. Being vulnerable and allowing somebody else to see those pieces of you. And I feel like you have done that. But there is, again, a conversation that's going to be very hard to be vulnerable in, is what I'm getting. Let's get one more regarding the Strength card. Spirit, can you please give me one more for the King and Queen of Swords? What else do we have for the King and Queen? One more. Oh my goodness. There is the King of Swords again. The King of Swords may want to be the one that wants to have this new beginning or start something solid, okay? The King of Swords, whether, I feel like this is their energy, I will say that because you showed up here, but it could be vice versa here. You could be the King and it could have been the Queen of Swords energy that was the one that promoted this Tower moment, okay? Something that you've been very patient about, needing to be patient about, or at least bring balance to a situation with the Temperance. There needs to be a compromise between the two energies of the both of you, and that's where the Strength card comes in here. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. Yeah, this totally makes sense. There hasn't been a lot of teamwork, team building. This is the challenge for the both of you, and that's why it's going to take strength. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles showing up as your challenge, and Spirit is clarifying once again that in order for this union to work, both of you need to be strong. Put your pride, put your egos to the bottom here. Drop that. Nobody needs that when it comes to this union. Work together. If there is third-party energy, because I just heard somebody say somebody needs to let go of somebody on the side, okay? And I feel like somebody maybe already has let go of this person. If this is cheating, and I'm only going to say that because this is the card that comes up next, okay? So what I would say here is maybe it is not the person himself. For example, let's say the King of Swords did some cheating, okay? Maybe this person hurt you, and it doesn't have to be cheating. It's anything third party. Maybe they chose their work. Maybe they chose whatever in front of you here. But I feel like there is forgiveness needed, and somebody needs to let the third party energy go. And it's not, I'm not feeling physical. I'm getting a feeling. Somebody's very hurt, but somebody needs to be strong, work together, because there's love, a lot of it, but somebody definitely broke a heart here. But this is the 2 of Cups. Both of you love each other, so why the hell are you hurting people over here? Whether it's, again, you or somebody else, the 2 of Cups is this beautiful union, twin flame energy, soulmate energy. Both of you are in this very romantic partnership. You're committed to each other. You could be married to each other. You could live together. But there could be, again, a wedding, some sort of reconciliation where you're bringing new love back into being. And again, for those of you that are single and you've been working on new love, this is what's coming in for you, okay? But I feel somebody may be coming in with still a little bit of hurt, and there needs to be a conversation of why there is hurt. Again, especially if this is new, because somebody new coming in might not understand, Aquarius, why you are maybe a little overly jealous or maybe obsessive about every time a phone pings or every time they talk to a girl that's a friend or a guy that's a friend, vice versa. But somebody needs to have a serious conversation about this hurt between them, okay? All right, because there's a lot of love. There's a beautiful connection that I see over and over here, but there's also a choice that needs to be made. So really deep, holy moly. However, there's hope. This is what you're telling yourself. The star comes after the tower, okay? The tower already happened here. This is the tower showing up for you. Card 16. Now we have card 17 showing up here. This is inspiration and hope, healing after a tower, after a traumatic event. This is what you want to do here. You want to heal. You want to have hope in this relationship, in this union. Why? Because there is a lot of love between you and another. So let's clarify the star. Spirit, can we please clarify? I just heard the name Caleb. Caleb. So maybe that's your name. Maybe that's your partner's name. Please take that as it resonates. Caleb. Okay. I did see somebody buy something very expensive. I know that's, pretty, I'm trying to narrow in on what is this? What was bought? It could have been a ring. It could have been a vehicle here. Something that did cost a lot of money. And it doesn't, they're narrowing it down to saying it costs a lot of money compared to what normally would be a lot to somebody. So for some people, $10 can be a lot, $100, $1,000, $10,000. So what they're saying is it was a lot to somebody, okay? So somebody bought you something in this union that was meant a lot. And I'm asking, is it just physical? Was it emotional? But I feel like it was a purchase of something that actually meant a lot as well. All right, 2 of Wands. This is stay or go energy. Do I stay? Do I go? Can I get past the hurt? Can I start this new relationship or this new energy? Can I move forward in it? The 2 of Wands is about planning your future. Okay, it's about progress. You're waiting for something to happen here. You're waiting for the next move. This is also the card of travel or even relocation as well. So for some of you, somebody may be moving back in with you, or you're moving back in with somebody else. Maybe you're traveling to see somebody at this time as well. But I feel like there's movement is what I'll say here, and that's what you want. So you're hoping for this movement to happen. Let's take a look and see what's going on in your external influences for September 2021. What's going on in your outer world, your environment? Pretty deep reading here, Aquarius, but there's a very strong bond between you and another. Okay. We have the Page of Wands showing up here. Okay, you do want both. Okay, and we have the 2 of Pentacles. Page of Wands is somebody who wants a fresh new beginning. Somebody who's very adventurous here. Page of Wands is all about new energy coming in, a very creative spark, but it's also about getting something off the ground. So it's receiving good news in the form of maybe somebody sends you a text, but it's something quick that you're going to hear. And that could be a piece of this conversation. It's almost like it catapults, something quick comes in. Maybe you haven't heard from this person for a bit here because you've been in separation, or maybe you just haven't talked to them because you've been working on healing your beautiful heart here, Aquarius, or maybe you just haven't talked to somebody in a while and this new person comes in and they're curious. They're curious about you. You're curious about them. But the 2 of Pentacles is talking about trying to bring balance, but juggle a lot of different things, because you do have the finance and careers. So a lot of you may be focusing on your finances. A lot of you may be focusing on your children, your home life, maybe your family. So I feel like you're juggling up and weighing a lot of things at this time. And it's stressing some of you out here, Aquarius, so make sure you are taking a step back sometimes and you're giving yourself room to breathe, okay? Because I just heard somebody scrambling, where you just stubbed a toe. I just seen somebody stub the toe on maybe like an edge of a door, or like the trim of a door possibly. And what that means, if that is you that stubbed your toe or you hurt your foot, because I'm getting the toe, but I'm also seeing somebody could have hurt their foot in the process, or maybe that's, there's 2 different energies coming in here, but I am seeing the big toe. right side as well. But that's telling you it's time to slow down. When you start running and running and running in circles and you have so much going on, your body is going to force you to slow down in the form of, little things, stubbing your toe, and then bigger things, twisting an ankle, and then bigger things, so it's going to manifest. So make sure you are taking that time to slow down and breathe, okay? So again, somebody's coming in here and they want to talk. They want something new with you, okay? They want a new beginning with you. Something that's more adventurous. There's a spark between you and another person that is very, very beautiful. I feel like there's a little bit of this childlike innocence of butterflies. Whenever you see this person, maybe you get butterflies in your stomach, or maybe your heart starts beating, or maybe you just have a smile on your face. And yes, granted of the heartbreak, the tower moment that came in here, there's still some sort of spark, some sort of excitement in you that wants to go forward, move forward. But again, juggling act here. You can see that the building she's standing on is very tall, very stable. It's almost taller than the rest here, but she's balancing with one leg, okay? And it's about asking for help when needed as well, is what Spirit just said. Okay, so let's take a look at your hopes and your fears. What's going on in your hopes and fears? So I feel like you have a few of them. I won't lie, Aquarius. I feel like there are probably, even though you're being very hopeful of a situation with the star, and I love to see this showing up for you, there's still fears there. And there it is, Two of Cups. Again, wow, this relationship is definitely... You can't pull each other away, whether that's in the bedroom, whether it's just, I feel a strong magnetized attraction between you and another here. It's very, very powerful. You know that it's divinely fated. You know that there's soul lessons between you and another here, contracted in. You were supposed to be with this person in this lifetime, okay? They could even be the father of your children as well if you have children, or you may want to start a family with them. That could be the challenge as well. I also just heard stepchildren. Stepchildren could be a challenge. So not going to resonate with everyone, kind of specific here. And I just got the name Jerome. But anyway, the Two of Cups energy is all about that romantic partnership. Your hope here in the situation is you want a high level commitment. You want to go all in. You want to have this very beautiful, important relationship that you know has the potential, especially at one point, was very beautiful, very abundant, very successful. Something came in. Again, it doesn't have to be a relationship matter. It could have been something within the family. It could have been a health issue. It could have been something with the stepchildren or a parent as well. So it doesn't have to just be something they did. Okay, I'm not pointing a finger here at the King of Swords or Queen of Swords saying it was you. But I am saying that this union, something happened that is ultimately going to make you both stronger. Okay, I just heard Spirit say you're stronger together than you are apart. So that is your hope. The fear is, what if we can't get past the troubles? What if we can't get past the tower moment that happened in the past? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Aquarius, Spirit just told me that somebody had lost a child, okay? Whew, I got goosebumps, and I'm empathic. I'm an intuitive, but I'm also empathic, and I feel the emotions coming in very strong. So I know this is going to resonate with only a very small percentage of you, but I'm sending you all a lot of love. So that could have been the tower of you losing a child with somebody. So let me, I need a moment here. But again, the Two of Cups is your hope that there will be this beautiful union with this person that is your soulmate, that is your twin flame. Whew, let's get a clarifying card. Sorry about that. Got to get out of the very sad energy here. So I'm sending you out a huge hug if that is you. A lot of love here. And I hope you receive that to whoever you are. Let's take a look and clarify the Two of Cups as the hope and fear. Two of Cups is the hope and fear. Okay. Yeah. There's goodness. So I feel like Spirit is confirming for one. I will say that there's some sort of loss that you're healing from, okay? But also with the Death card, there's a transformation. There's a rebirth, a new chapter going on. You want this union between the two of you to be transformed for the better, okay? There's a cycle that needs to be let go of the cycle that's happened. Whatever happened in the past, let go and move forward into this beautiful new cycle. Let's take a look at the outcome. What's the final outcome for my beautiful Aquarians for the month of September? What is the final outcome? Thank you, Spirit. They're giving me a lemonade stand. A lemonade stand. So maybe you just bought some lemonade at a lemonade stand, or you had, take it as it resonates. Very interesting. I've never gotten that before. But it's about, okay, if this is not you that just went to a lemonade stand or drank some lemonade here, or had a stand yourself, maybe with your children, they're telling me making the whole lemon quote, squeezing lemons, making lemonade out of lemons. So if there was something in the past that was sour, okay, you can make it into lemonade. You can salvage and make it sweet again, okay? Very powerful. We have the Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles showing up for your future position. The Two of Swords is a very, you being at a crossroads, but finally I feel like you're making this decision, okay? The Seven of Pentacles is saying that you are, you're putting in the hard work. You're putting in the patience, the persistence here. It's also, again, about making a decision. So I feel like not only did you have the Lovers here, but I feel like you're making a decision to release something and let it go in order for you to move forward. You can see here that the Seven of Pentacles is bearing a lot of fruit here. The Seven of Pentacles is almost looking at how far you've come and wondering, we've come a long way together. Or, if you are single and this is new love coming in, you've come a long way on your own. You've done a lot of the healing, but I am getting the majority of you're already with somebody, or this is somebody you already know here. But I'm feeling like the fruit here, it's almost like, they just told me forbidden apple. I don't know what that means here. Especially you can see at the top, but it's about wondering, is the juice worth the squeeze here with the lemonade, right? Can you turn that lemon, just imagine, I was just seeing lemon trees instead of apples, and okay, they're telling me that there's yellow on the ground here, but can you turn this lemon tree into lemonade? Can you make this? And that is ultimately what the decision is going to be for you. You're going to make a decision, but regardless of whatever decision this is with this conversation that you'll be having, Aquarius, there will be forward movement that is coming from a conversation that you will be having. Okay, so let's see here. I just want to get one more card regarding the Seven of Pentacles. You putting in the hard work, the persistence, you going the distance. Is your partner willing to do that as well? Let's take a look here. Is your partner willing to put in the hard work, the effort, and the energy to grow, to build with you? Okay, yeah. Knight of Wands. They're very passionate about you, okay? They are feel like you are the most beautiful thing in the world to them. A most handsome guy in the world to them, okay? Whatever that is for you, somebody has a lot of passion towards you, and they do want to start a new beginning, okay? The Ace of Cups, they want to open up their heart to you. They're ready to open it up. And this may be you. This may be you healing from a situation in the past. And then we have the Fool card. And the Fool card says there's a risk that needs to be taken here. Yes, it is a risk. Yes, it's a new beginning here, and it seems risky, but ultimately there's a lot of passion. There's a beautiful, beautiful new beginning showing up here between the both of you. So let's get a message from Spirit. This is a really powerful, deep message. I got to be honest here, Aquarius. I don't think I've gotten such a really strong bond between you or between any of the other signs with another person here, I have to say, especially with all the Two of Cups energy, the Lovers, and now the action. So very powerful. It's one of those, I read a book one time regarding fidelity, and I have to tell you, and even if that's not your case, even if you're not the one that's dealing with fidelity, like I said, it could be a loss of a child, it could be anything external that's affecting you. But point of the story being here, a lot of times you hear of people coming out on the other side of fidelity, a stronger couple, stronger together. And if that is your case here, Aquarius, I feel like you are the couple that can beat the odds. Okay, beat the odds. We have believe. You're already believing. So time to tack on that extra belief here. It says, the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible. The difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. What do you believe here, Aquarius, to be true? Do you love this person? Do you want to open up your heart? Do you want this new beginning? If that is something you believe to be true in your heart, then you already know the decision that you will be making. Okay, very powerful message there. So we're going to get a message from the wisdom of the oracle, and I will read the relationship message from the guidebook for you because I love Collette Baron-Reid's messages, and I feel like they're very insightful, and I can add on a little bit of fun here for you. So relationship-wise, okay, we have orphaned. It does show up in the reverse, so I'll read both the relationship and the orphaned. So let's take a look here. 5. So this is all about a sense of loss, okay? A sense of loss, an identity crisis here, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. As you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support, but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing you what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get to the intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. Okay, so that is the relationship message for you. And this could be how the person made you feel in the past, whether that's an ex, maybe that's with the person you're separated or with at this time. But I feel somebody in the past with that tower moment. And you can see here that they're almost, it's like they're on a tower a little bit here and they're feeling very orphaned. So again, whatever happened here in the past, this is how it ultimately made you feel. But let's read the reverse. The shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. It's time to address the unhealthy alliances you formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interpret them. Life wants to love you. Let it. Whoa. Super powerful message here for you. I suggest if you do have this deck at home, the Orphan card, really, really good reminders, especially after this Tower moment. Okay, so we are going to pull a message here from the Soul Truth. So what I want you to do here is I want you to either pause the video, Aquarius, maybe even write this question or phrase down, and I really want you to sit and ponder, because I feel like these Soul Truth cards really hit you on that deep heart chakra level and soul level that gets you thinking, and it actually helps propel and promote your soul healing and your soul growth, okay? So the question or phrase we have is, where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul action. Share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. There's that Ace of Swords, Aquarius. There's this important conversation. It's important for you to use your voice and speak up here. Speak your truth, okay? So very beautiful, powerful message there as well. Holy. Okay, for those of you that are new to my channel, before we wrap up, we get a power animal and a crystal. So I just want you to close your eyes. Whoa. And I want you to focus on a animal that comes to your mind's eye. Drop down to your heart chakra for a moment and then come up to your third eye. And I want you to think of the first animal or animals that come to your mind's eye, Aquarius, whether they fly high in the sky, maybe they swim in the sea, maybe they're domesticated, maybe they're wild. Whatever animals come to your mind. And whenever you are ready, you can pause the video, or whenever you're ready here. The first animal we have is seahorse. Seahorse spirit. It says watch and wait. I feel like a lot of you are waiting to see if possibly somebody's going to reach out to you first. And I do see both of you needing to work together on the situation because, again, it is a challenge. But the seahorse spirit is saying you're watching to see if something's changing, or maybe somebody's coming at you, or somebody's offering you a love offer here. Express your love. And watch, wait, because I feel like what you've been waiting on, you're going to get sooner rather than later. Next up, we have the, I'm never sure if I pronounced that right, the scarab or the scarab beetle, some sort of beetle. Magic works through you. Magic works through you. The scarab beetle. Okay. We also have wombat spirit. Wombat spirit says be at home. Be at home. So what this card is saying is be at home within yourself. You are working on your healing. You're working on yourself. And really be that true, authentic, beautiful lover that you are here, Aquarius. And be at home within yourself. And I feel like once you're comfortable with who you are again, feeling that self-worth, because that is the challenge. The challenge is for you to be at home within yourself here. And that's what Wombat Spirit is reminding you of, is you have a lot of beauty to offer this world. You have a lot of love to offer the world. So make sure you're coming home to your true self. We have Nightingale Spirit. What a cute little bird. It says, love is all around. Love is all around. And I'm certainly getting that energy for you. Even if you're not presently with somebody at the moment, but I feel like you want to be, I feel like love is in your hearts here, even if, again, you're at a distance. But I feel like there's a lot of love that's either around you, that's in you, and that's coming towards you, okay? There's a lot of love coming towards you. And then lastly, we have Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Just release, just surrender. You did get that Hanged Man. You're surrendering to love at this time, surrendering a piece of you that is made for love. That's what we come here to do, is learn how to love and be at peace and bring our true authentic selves to light here. So remember that Spirit is all around you, and everything that is going on, Aquarius, is working in perfect divine order, just as it should, even if it's hard as hell, okay? Remember that. All right, so lastly, you are the third sign that Spirit told me to do something different. Before we wrap up the reading, I usually grab a crystal here, but I did open up the Crystal Spirit Oracle. Beautiful deck here with all these gorgeous crystals. And Spirit's been guiding me to pull from this deck and read the relationship. And I've never actually opened the guidebook for this up until 3 readings ago. Spirit told me to use this deck. Okay, so which one would you like here, Spirit? Okay, thank you. I wonder if it's the, okay, ooh, Bixbite. Bixbite is what this is called. Very interesting. A lot of crystals I'm not even familiar with. I'm just familiar with the crystals I have here. So this is a new learning for me as well here, Aquarius. So let's take a look. Bixbite, I will read you. It's about drive, courage, full speed ahead, and spirited action. So I'm just going to read the relationship part. Let go of anything that might impede you as you act on that inner conviction to bring love into your life by nourishing your relationships. There is time enough for to-do lists. Today is a day for connecting and reconnecting with those you care about, and for reaching out to those you have that you said you want to get to know better. The universe is in love overdrive right now and wants you to stop focusing so much on the everyday tasks that can start to wear you down. Prioritize relationships, for they have the power to help you heal and to recognize that you have all you need right now to experience contentment and fulfillment. Holy, that's kind of what we already seen going on in your external world here. We've seen the Two of Pentacles, you juggling up a million different things here. But you have somebody coming in that wants you to have a little bit of fun, go on a little bit adventure. If somebody offers you a trip, I definitely suggest Aquarius taking that. So big spite. Beautiful energy. If you are familiar with crystals, maybe you want to meditate on big spite or bring that into your energy physically, whether you buy that maybe from a local crystal shop or you just look it up, Google it, and meditate on the beautiful colors. All right, pretty deep reading, Aquarius. I hope this resonates with you. If so, please feel free to hit that like or subscribe button if you haven't already. And I would love to hear whatever animal you had. Please post that in the comments below. And I'm sending you all out a lot of love, light, abundance, and healing.